Five, four, three, two, one, and I believe we're live. I like doing that count because when I first started live streaming, and I used to go straight into the chatter when YouTube told me I was live. Well, it turned out I wasn't live, and I was saying stuff, and no one actually heard that. Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. If it's your first time here, then hey, welcome to FPGA Gaming. We love FPGA gaming, and the subject of today's stream is we are having a look at the Atari Jaguar core that most recently Grey Rogue has been working on. A lot of people have contributed to this core, guys, but Mazamars, also known as Ultra FP64, but I kind of better know him as Mazamars, he's got this working on single SD RAM. So this version of the core is something that he sent me earlier today. I was speaking to him, I said, look dude, I think I'm gonna have an opportunity to do a midweek stream because my boss is really cool. Big shout out to him. Lets me finish work early on most occasions. And I was like, I think I want to get a stream out there and just do like a Jag stream during the week, right? So he was like, yeah, cool. He goes, look, I know you've got a few versions of the core because I've been testing this with him to some extent. And he was like, look, I'll get you a new version. And he gave me a whole bunch of technical jargon of what this core adds. But honestly, like I was rushing around that work and everything, so didn't quite get the hang of everything. But hey, I'm here for you guys. So spot stuff, see games that you want to see. Let me know. Like I've got ST conversions. I've got a whole bunch of obviously the native Atari Jaguar games. I thought I'd start with Alien vs Predator because one of the things about this core is what Mazamars was saying, and I'm pretty sure this is what Grey Rogue and anyone else working on it has said, is you can have the core, you have the same core, and you compile that core, and then some games will work. You'll then compile exactly the same core again, and some games will stop working. I think there was a game called Fight for Life, and we'll definitely try that. We'll try a bit of Fight for Life because apparently that's one of the ones that isn't working. Or it isn't working for some. It's one of the temperamental games. So let's check that out. So, all right, let's do a bit of AVP. Now, last time I had Mazamars on the stream with me. Oh, I may have spoke too soon. Let's see if it actually does work when we go into game. So Mazamars is actually really good at this game. He knows what he's doing. So don't expect like top gameplay. Let me just hello to chat. Yo, Abba Newman, how you doing? Dirty my eyes with the Jack core, goodness, absolutely. Hey yo, and guys, did you guys have a look at that PlayStation from Taki Udon, man? That looks really nice. Looks really nice. Okay, so we've got, I think in the other one the graphics were okay. And I remember this is still a work in progress, and I really hope Maz gets on this. The thing about Mazamars is when he starts working, guys, he works very fast. Like, you know, it's like it's gonna take me like a month, and then, you know, a day later, even a few hours later. And I really used to enjoy testing stuff with him on the Analog Pocket when I was on night shift, because I'd take my Analog Pocket with me, I'd have it in my bag, I'd have it at work, and all of a sudden, you know, time differences in Australia, I'm in the UK, I'd get like an update, and I was like, okay, cool, is this, yeah, we're going through. Okay, so this is running good for the whole part, right? Is it running a bit slow? Not quite sure. Okay, I feel like this is running slow. And again, this was running full speed for Mazamars when he ran it on the stream when we done a New Year's Day stream. I really want to get more streams like that out there, guys. It was a lot of fun doing that. Now, because of the limited buttons my normal controller has compared to the Atari Jaguar's controller, which pretty much had like a telephone, you know, like a whole telephone there. So I've added like the 0 to 9 buttons on different inputs on the analog stick. Okay, this for me is running slow. I have got different versions of the core, and maybe we can try them after. Let me see. Oh, here we go. We've got one that opens up. Or maybe it's not running slow. Maybe it's just placebo. Maybe I've had too much coffee at work, and I'm feeling that it's running slow. You guys let me know in chat what it's looking like to you. I'm kind of getting the feeling this is running a bit slow. But guys, this is the thing about testing these cores. Something may work better for someone else. Again, it is all work in progress stuff. And I'm going to try and shoot an alien if I can. No? Okay, let's get around. I do like the movement wobble. You know, the way your character wobbles just feels kind of nice. Okay, what was the door button? Because I've got ABC on the front. Okay, that's my fire button. Okay, that's the open door. Cool. But you want to save your fire for the aliens. Or did I just circle around and come back to the beginning? very unlikely. I am like the guy just that can get lost in a straight line. I hope everyone's having a good week. For all of you guys that are currently at work and skiving and maybe on your lunch break watching this stuff. Oh, here there's an alien here. Well, hello, buddy. No, it might even be full speed. Maybe I'm not quite sure. I need you guys to be the better judge of this. See, when Mazza was playing this, when the developer that's working on the single RAM was playing it, he kind of knew the levels. He knew where everything was, and he actually made this look entertaining. And I think I got to a point where I said, is this going to be a stream called, Mazza completes Alien versus Predator on stream on the Atari Jaguar, and then I had to get him to go and do something else. Okay, so because I'm so direction blind. Let's give this a reset and pick another character and just see how that goes. Yo, Deep4 in the house with his proper account. Yo, Mark Smith, how are you doing, man? Absolutely awesome, guys. A Thursday night, not going to be too much of a long stream. It's going to be like an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours max. 2 hours going to be a hard cut-off time, but between 90 and 120 minutes. I'm happy to try anything you like, guys. Whatever you want. That's kind of like why I'm doing it. Also, give a shout out to the developer Mazamars, also known as Ultra FP64. Top right, if you want to buy him a coffee, if you appreciate his work. He's contributing to the MiSTer communities, contributed a lot to the Analog Pocket as well by porting over like the PC Engine CD core, the Neo Geo core, as well as the Amiga core. So some great work he's done. You can definitely show your appreciation because you know what, guys, developers put a lot of time into something that's essentially like a little bit of a hobby, like a love project. So anything that does compensate them for their time is always appreciated. The surprising amount of homebrew. Yeah, I've got some of it, not like a massive amount, but I've definitely got some. I'll show you guys my shoulder. I've got to show you guys my shoulders. I can't show you my shoulders. I'm a voice channel, man. I'll show you guys my folders. So, you can see what games I've got. Here we are. So we are the Predator. I remember meeting someone from another country and they called in Predator. They called it Predator. Almost sounded like, before you started dating, if you're dating, then you're a dater. And if you haven't started dating yet, then you're a predator. Well, that was cool. Predator. Okay, so he's got the slash. Close other airlock door first. Come on. Where is this? Okay, is this the airlock door I need to close? Yeah, here we go. Like the sound effect. Sounds very, very, very sci-fi. But guys, this is coming along nicely. We'll definitely have a look at another game next, okay? Airlock pressurizing as you do. So wow, okay, Tempest 2000 would be great to try. Yeah, we can do that. Get very confused between the left and the right. So, but you guys don't really come here for the gameplay, You don't come here for that. If this channel was something where you came for the gameplay, then yeah, I'd have like 2 subscribers, and it's I guess it's what we're having a look at. It's what we're hopefully going to be getting, or what you guys are going to be getting in the future once this has been in the oven for a little bit longer. Gotta send a big shout out to my boss. He says he does watch my channel sometimes. My new boss, absolutely awesome guy, man. Really nice guy, man. I'm really enjoying my new job. The only thing is that my new job, I actually have to do a fair amount of work because now I'm like a day shift prime time guy. And when I done shift, there was a lot of stuff. Right, let's go with Tempest because yeah, this isn't going to be the best viewing. Let's just press T on my keyboard so we can go straight down there. Tempest 2000 World, and here we go. Great soundtrack and just a great game. Tempest is a great example of you don't need cutting edge tech. You don't need crazy technology. You just need like good playability, and Tempest is a testament of that. Marcelo, so the core now runs on single RAM. That's correct. Everything you're seeing here is running on single RAM. It is a work in progress, so we may get some bugs, we may get some games that aren't working, but this is what we're doing. This is where we try stuff, and one of the favorite things I like doing on this channel is I like looking at stuff that's a work in progress, whether it's an arcade core. I remember looking at Shadow Dancer before the Mega Drive graphics side was implemented, and it was all kind of in bits in the background. There was a lot of other stuff that we've looked at that's work in progress, and I really like it. I like it when it's broken. The N64 was phenomenal. Robert Pape, the main developer, very talented guy. He was putting out so many updates that almost daily there was a new core, and it was nice going from, you know, like what was the first game that worked, the Namco game, to everything else that came working. And it was just an absolute great journey, just a killer journey. So here we have Tempest. I want to blast the soundtrack up a bit because I've got headphones on, and man, it sounds damn good, man. It sounds like I'm at a Prodigy area, right? See, I really feel like this will be great in VR. Like if there was a version of Tempest on the MetaQuest VR, that would be that. I'm really enjoying the MetaQuest. Oh, I so suck at this game, man. But hey, we're rocking with this soundtrack. Let's try and get one. Is that okay? I've got one. There you go, man. I am rocking. Oh, caught you. And is it traditional free lives? Is it going to give me like a charity life because it knows I'm so lame? Oh, you can shoot their projectiles as well. So that's interesting. But earlier on, the video that I made, guys, I was at work, so I made it like on my phone. No editing, no nothing, completely raw. Just took a few screenshots on my phone and done that. Right, wicked. Yo, Dr. Johnny Bananas in the house. Guys, just check out that name. Like, so the name Pixel Cherry Ninja, I come up with it because it sounded random. I like ninjas. And then you get someone like Dr. Johnny Bananas. Every time he comes in, I feel like that would have made a better YouTube channel. You know, hi guys, welcome to Dr. Johnny Bananas YouTube channel. Absolutely banging. Right guys, do I have a request for any other games? I was there for Free-Eyed Pikachu. Wicked, Mark. Yeah, amazing stuff, man. It was really good because I remember it was summer, the kids, my wife, they were sleeping downstairs in the front room. I had full reign of the bedroom instead of trying to schedule time in there. Please try NBA Jam. Yeah, no problem, Marcelo. Let's do NBA Jam. NBA Jam, here we go. And let's see if we are rocking and rolling with NBA Jam. You know, is single RAM on fire, you know, and hopefully we won't break any glass. But yeah, NBA Jam was a SNES game for me. The Jaguar isn't something I was very versed in. It was something I played in a video game store. But guys, it's amazing. Single RAM. And guys, you've got, okay, so right now it's just gone over to my Patreon. But on the top right, after every 30 seconds, it's going to rotate. Oh, I don't think I put it in the description because I actually set this stream up from my mobile. After the stream, I'll add a direct link to Mazamaz's where you can buy him a coffee if you're impressed with his work, and you know, if you want to support developers for the time, because I know they spend a lot of hours into this, and many developers are very talented, and what they'll end up doing is, let me turn the sound down a little bit on the thing here. What they'll end up doing is, you know, when they start working, they'll work, and like I'll go to sleep, and when I wake up, they're still working on there because they've just kind of got into a rhythm, they've got into a flow of it. Like if you're noticing in the middle there's some graphical imperfections. Now I don't think that's there in the dual RAM version of the course, so hopefully Maz gets all this sorted so there is a public release so all of you guys can enjoy this, and hopefully, you know, there'll be some more updates, and there'll be an update where it's like bang, like this core is on fire. I feel like I might give this a play, but I feel like the attract mode is doing this justice, and wow, the ball's on fire. And is it me, or do the graphics feel a little bit different to the Super Nintendo version? So you know, that's where I played this game. But hey, you're looking good. Could you play Dragon the Bruce Lee story? Absolutely, Jason Grant. I am here for you guys. Guys, if you can, put the request in block capitals. I'll type that while I do it. So it just makes it easier to find it in chat. Just literally standalone block capitals. And it really does stand out. As you can see, when you're looking at, I'm looking at my screen now, what I can see more than anything else is where I've wrote block capitals, so that definitely helps. Hey guys, if you're just tuning into the stream, welcome guys, welcome. I think Thursday's a good day for me to do streams on, like Thursday. As many of you guys know, my mum has dementia, so usually when I come back from work, I see to her a little bit. I usually end up brushing her teeth, then helping her go to bed, and then I kind of like put on some I end up putting on some fairy tale stories for her, so she does that. However, my mum goes to my sister Wednesday evening and she comes back on Friday, so you know, Wednesday I usually help her get to my sister's or help her get to my brother-in-law's car, but Thursday she's not here at all. So and she comes back on Friday, so it's a kind of good day where I can still go in there. Look at that, Rafale Super Burnout, no problem. Was there another one? Fight for Life, that's what we need to try, Andrew F, because I'm pretty sure people said on the Discord that Fight for Life was one of those games that is hit and miss currently on the dual RAM core. It's working for some people and it's not working for everyone out there. So let me bounce the ball in. Let's just go a quick game. Okay. I wonder if there's any like hidden codes in it. Good soundtrack for this as well. Right, here we go. Let's run with this quick time, and what would have to be Chicago, right? When we were playing this, we all had like Chicago Bulls caps and oh, okay, cool. Right, here we go. I wanted to pick Chicago. I was pressing the wrong button, clearly. Right, let's have a look at this. So yeah, Chicago Bulls. When I was young, when I was in school, everyone had the Chicago Bulls caps. It was like a fashion thing, you know? Okay, here we go. Oh, I lost that. So what are we doing next, right? What do we have in the block? Okay, yeah, we'll do Doom as well. Doom's written up there. So Doom, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. So let's go Doom. Doom, why not just for giggles? And Doom after that, Doom, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, which I kind of liked when that came out. Remember the Bruce Lee story? It was a good movie. It was a good movie when that came out. I remember liking the movie, and I remember playing the game on the SNES. Remember, I never had the Jaguar, man, so I like discovering new systems on the MiSTer. How much love I'll give this system, I don't know. I don't know. I'm liking some stuff on it, and I'm definitely enjoying doing. I'm enjoying like the live streams on there. The live streams are fantastic, and that's a lot of fun. So here we go. Again, Doom's running full speed, absolutely flawless, looking darn good. And I really like the Doom mods, especially like the Castlevania one. And there's like no, not a Mega Man one, a Metroid one that's really good as well. So yeah, man, Doom mods are just they're just next level, man. Really good. But yeah, whoever wanted Doom, we are looking good in Doom. What's that capture? The capture. Okay, let's see if. Okay, I'm moving like the. Oh, okay. So that's different analog stick things. What's the button for the door? Come on, don't be like that. Let's pause. Sorry, guys. But what's happened there? I don't know what I've done. Okay. Oh, I think I might have done a reset or something there. Right, okay, you know what? That's Doom. Let's go Dragon the Bruce Lee story now. It does work, but yeah, I am just terrible at that. And I'm going to be terrible at this, but you know what? It's a 2D game, so it's kind of easier to get through. So, wicked guys, you're coming out with plenty of suggestions. I feel like I might have to go scroll back up the chat, but that's fine because the block capitals will stand out. Fight for Life and Club Drive from Andrew F. I think Fight for Life is, I'm kind of itching to try that one. So once we do Dragon the Bruce Lee story, and I have to say, so far it's been super awesome, man. Because everything's worked so far, right? Everything's just running, so which is a great sign, right? Like this update of the core, it's working. So oh, okay, can I? Let's just go battle without the story. So one player battle. Do we want to go in the alleyway, Seattle gym, Chinese film set? Okay, that kind of sounds good. Raiden, yeah, Raiden on the Jag is good. Oh wow, wow. This is kind of feels like an evolution of VR Kung Fu, doesn't it? You know, these kind of graphics here. So, okay. Like I like fighters. I don't think it doesn't have a good feel to it as far as fighting games go. I even remember when I played it on the Super Nintendo, it was like difficult. I remember finding it quite tough. I remember fighting like a sailor or something in there in the story mode. But yeah, there we go. So Bruce Lee, the Dragon Story is working, but I'm fighting Bruce Lee again. One thing I hate in fighters is when you pick your fighter and it gives you a mirror match, especially when you're doing streams. You know, you want to show a little bit of variety. And is he out? Right, okay, so let's do Fight for Life. It's not quite out, but Fight for Life is one of the games that is troublesome. So it'll be awesome if we get this working. So let's have a look. What are you guys thinking? Get your bets in. Get your bets in. Actually, don't get your bets in. I'm very much so against gambling. I've seen it. I've seen it like ruin and wrecks people's lives, man. So guys, if you ever think about gambling, just steer clear from it. There you go. Top right. Buy me a coffee. Ultra FP64, the guy that has got this working from single RAM to from dual RAM to single SD RAM. And guys, this is what's so awesome about FPGA gaming community. You know, once the work's out there and it's open source, anyone can kind of get involved and improve stuff, add new features to it or whatever. Right, okay, I've got a black screen there. Is this what happens then? Yeah, I'm a Newman. I like that. Bruce Lee versus Bruce Lee stunt double. So that has not gone well for us. So let's just give it a reset. Let's go through it a couple of times. Let's see if it works. And I have got older versions of the core. What I haven't done is I haven't upgraded the dual RAM version of the core. In fact, haven't turned on my dual RAM version of the MiSTer for probably since the last time I did a Jaguar stream. There's not that much requirement for it now, especially when, you know, so dual RAM, the Saturn core was making advancement. Let me press buttons here. Oh, wow, okay, so I press buttons here and we're in, guys, we're in. So, you know, don't give up straight away. No, it comes up with the copyright. Okay, wicked. What's it? Right, okay, let's have a look. Okay, so beginner mode, practice mode, rolling camera. Okay, so let's go beginner mode because I'm a begin game. Oh, rolling camera, static camera. We'll go rolling camera. It just sounds cooler, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, is this the fighter for it? Wow, what a haircut, man. That person's parent got a bowl, put it on the head and just cut around. Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Oh, Ian. Hey. Big shout out to Ian Lee, guys. The guys that's been putting out Super Sega videos. Very cool guy. Pog. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go Jenny, man. Jenny, are we going to get into game? That is the question now. So I don't know the issues other people were having with this. Were they getting into the game? Was it crashing somewhere? So we did get further. Is the third time gonna go to chart? Okay. No comfort with copyright at PCN. Does it go in game? Is we able to try? What's that? Twiddle Zoner or something? That's not actually that's not no, it's not available to try it. So let's give this a reset. Yo, Bajamiok, how are you doing, man? Wicked, man. I'm glad you like the Jag stuff, man. Absolutely awesome. Got to run to dental clinic. Well, all the best, man. Funnily enough, I've got a dental appointment for a filling on the 15th. Where are we today? 9th. In 6 days, I have to go for a filling, man. I can feel the hole up there, man. But dentist didn't clock it because I had a cap in the tooth next to it, and I thought it was that one that was hurting when I was chewing on it. And yeah, it turns out there's a hole there, man. So let's go tournament mode and just see if, let's go static camera. And let's begin here. I'm just going to keep spamming the button rather than going through different players and let's see. And I get the feeling we're going to go through to a black screen. So yeah, that's that, Andrew F. Yeah, what's happening? That's what was happening a few days ago. Oh, all right, okay, cool. Because I know the guys testing like the dual RAM version of the core. They were saying that this was one of the games that people were trying like crazy. So let me go up a bit and just see, because you guys have given me a whole bunch of games. Club Drive. Let me have a look at Club Drive and let's go Club Drive. Club. Here we go. Club Drive World. So I will try and get all your requests in, guys. And let me kind of scroll up one of my chat because I have got chat up on a couple of screens. So wicked. And hopefully, yeah, that one won't move down. Hey guys, if you're just tuning in, we are having a look at the single SD RAM version of the Atari Jaguar core. Now, just for reference here, I've got a few different MiSTers. So I've got an original single SD RAM DE10 Nano. That's my original MiSTer, and that's what I'm trying this on. I've also got a dual RAM, which has an original DE10 Nano, and then I've got the MiSTerPie, which is my other single SD RAM unit. Now, yeah, I'll probably get some more in the future. Let's see. Yo, Code Venom Snakes, like the name. Hello to you too, buddy. So let's have a look at this, and let's try and run with it. So it seems to be Fight for Life. Seems to be that game that is literally fighting for life. Code Venom Snakes. I do have a MiSTerPie. I was actually fortunate enough to get one from Taki as a review unit. So in fact, I'd go as far as saying that apart from Taki Udon himself, I was the first person out of all the YouTubers to get one, because they were sent out, and I was fortunate enough to actually get my MiSTerPie on a Monday, and everyone else, like Video Game Esoterica, got his one on a Tuesday, and a lot of the other guys got them like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So I still remember when I got it on Monday, it was my 4th day shift. I was transferring to night shift on Tuesday. I was knackered. I came in, I even started yawning and almost falling asleep by the end of the stream. This is an interesting game, by the way. So yeah, I have got a MiSTerPie, and I think it's great for the whole part. So the MiSTerPie lives in a bag at the moment, and it's my travel one. So if I'm ever streaming downstairs on the kitchen on my mobile setup, that's what I use. I use the MiSTerPie, guys. So that's my MiSTerPie. But yeah, MiSTerPie is awesome. Works as good. I don't have any issues with it. For me, it's as good as the original. So fantastic stuff there. What we are looking at here. So let me have a look. Okay. Club Drive, right? So the next one, we've got Attack of the Mutant Penguins. Let's go that. I mean, the kind of person I am, when you see a name like Attack of the Mutant Penguins, you're gonna try the game at least once. You have to. You know, you can't be a cool person that's looking or browsing a system, isn't very familiar with the system, and then you see a game called Attack of the Mutant Penguins. Doesn't matter if you like penguins, doesn't matter if you love mutants, you just have to try it because the name is so damn cool. It might end up being the worst game in the world, who knows? Who knows if this game is going to be terrible, right? But wow, with a name like that, absolutely superb. Ryan, Wicked in the house, the dude I bought. Oh, Wicked, man, awesome. So guys, Ryan got a deal, man. Ryan paid £100 for a Commodore 64. I know Ryan because Ryan's over on my Discord. He's very cool, very, very helpful. So Ryan, got a lot of time for you, bud. Got a lot of love for you. So what happened? Oh, select your player. I mean, this guy, he looks like no one picks him. So Ryan got a really good deal on a Commodore 64. So congratulations on that. Yo, Ukerman in the house as well. I might have to look after my Assault from Mutant Penguin. Okay, I might have to look away after my Assault from Mutant Penguins last year. Okay. So you actually got assaulted by mutant penguins, right? Are we getting something here, or is it going damn? So Deepfall's actually on his normal account today. I want a PVM for dedicated Amiga ST and want to plug my real hardware into one too. Not nice. So my PVM, which is PAL, works really well with the Amiga, right? That's what I get. That's what I get full screen on. So this Attack of the Mutant Penguins, unfortunately, hasn't right worked. So hopefully it will. Hopefully it will. So anyone that's just tuning in, guys, welcome to the stream. We're looking at single SD RAM MiSTerFPGA. Having a look at the Atari Jaguar core. So this is a core that Grey Rogue reworked after it had kind of been abandoned for years. You know, whatever they did was amazing on there. They got it working. Mazamars has got it from dual SD RAM to single SD RAM. And remember, guys, this is a work in progress. So likely the dual RAM currently will have more compatibility. There might be some games that aren't working on single SD RAM that are working there, and potentially vice versa as well. Just found a light pen. What the F is a light pen? I don't know, but I was very fortunate. I got someone to give me like a really expensive Surface Pro stylus, man. It was one of the admin girls at my last job, man. Super Burnout, absolutely. Let's go Super Burnout next because that is in there. We've also got the Atari ST conversions, which are worth having a look at. So let me Okay, we're going to do Rayman after this. I've kind of got it highlighted on one of my other screens. So I do like the Jaguar kind of boot screen. I think it's very good in its own right. Okay, so this is kind of going. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. Should be really having an energy drink, but I'm kind of used to having that with streams, right? I need the energy, but I'm going to be going to sleep after. I'm sure I'll be all right. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, right? I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds and I'm going to be guzzling down my drink. Okay, let's press AOC. Oh, the sound is quite good for this. Very mellow, very good. Okay, best racers. Controls, okay, let's just go best racers. Okay, so I think, let's see up here. Yeah, man. Okay, press B to start. I think B is here. No? Okay. Okay, cool. The kids at C64. Well, oh, okay, yeah, this was a game I was very impressed with last time, actually. Ah! Oh, wow, okay. That's unusual. Did this work for me on when I did the dual RAM ones? That kind of boosts in and then it goes into that. So let's give that a little bit of a reset, guys. And let's see what happens. Can we get this working now? So TMS, right, so TMS Atari CD isn't supported yet. However, it's a possibility. I think on the New Year's Day stream, if you caught that, the developer that's Mazamars, that's working on the single SD RAM version, said once this is kind of done and it's gotten to a stage where everyone's very happy with it, then they can start looking into Jag CD. So yeah, always a possibility. Chris's Retro Gaming Wicked in the house. Any news on the Jag for Pocket? No updates yet. I'm really looking forward to hopefully what I'll try and do. Obviously it's not discussed yet. I haven't even discussed it with Mazamars yet, but we got really well. We get on really well. So I'm gonna, if he's got the time, I'm gonna say to him, look, right, let me go. So when the Jaguar core on the Analog Pocket he feels is in a good state, then I'm gonna invite him on again to the channel, and I'm gonna say, look, let's do a joint live stream again, because okay, so this one, obviously, as we can see, there's an issue with it. So what is next? I think we were doing Rayman next, right? So let's do Rayman. Do you know, I want to try one thing actually. Let's go, we do Super Burnout, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to do a hard reboot. And there's another reason that I like doing this hard reboot, because when we do the hard reboot, I get to see Ranny's nice wallpaper usually, or I get to see some really, really cool wallpapers. So let me just flick my, okay, let's go. Need to turn my controller on as well. So let's go console. Let's go Jaguar, and that's today's date. Right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Right, okay, so right, I want to try Super Burnout again, because I just want to see if I completely turn it off and on without doing the power switch, like a full power cycle. Is it going to work? So yeah, going back to that, I'd love to get Mazamars again on the channel, and you know, having a look and look at all the buttons that are coming up. Okay, sorry, it's cut out from your screen. Sorry, you can see part of it. So I'd love to get Mazamars again, showing his Analog Pocket version of the Atari Jaguar, and just kind of talking and going through some stuff. So yeah, so okay, there you go. So it's crashing at the same kind of part. I just wanted to try that anyway. So let's go Rayman. And Rayman at one point was going. It was going a little bit slow. I remember near the beginning it went slow, and then it started going normal speed again. So we'll have a look at that. And you know what's amazing, right? I mean, look, I love preservation. I love retro systems getting preserved. It doesn't matter if it's some weird. It doesn't matter if it's some weird Russian home computer. It doesn't matter if it's the Atari Jaguar, or if we're talking something like the Sega Saturn, the PlayStation, anything. I love like preservation, right? But man, like the Jaguar was just something that I was never into. If you told me 5 years ago I'd be sitting down Thursday night after work streaming Atari Jaguar to fellow nerds, I just wouldn't believe you. But one thing I do like is all the love these consoles get. I really like that on the homebrew scene, people are still releasing stuff for this, man. I think someone's releasing like Mortal Kombat 2. And wow, some people are saying it's amazing, it's so darn good. And I think the 3DO's getting love as well. All these old systems, the Amiga gets a lot of games, the Amiga Rastan's really good. I mean, yesterday I did a video where people are releasing the arcade version of Shadow Dancer for the Mega Drive. Like, it's just insane. What else did we have recently? We had Shinobi the arcade System 16 version ported over to the Neo Geo. So it's insane, guys. But it's amazing seeing all this stuff happening, man. And you know, who would have thought? Right, I'm just gonna try and call myself AAA. I just want to get through and play this game. Right, are we getting anywhere? Oh, here we are. I swear, like the way the buttons are on this thing, I just don't have a clue. So what's everyone saying? Wicked. Okay. Yo, Chris, are you still in chat? Yeah, okay, thank you for that, man. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Much appreciated. I was just gonna say, Chris, have a look at someone in there. And if need be, I don't know if you can ban them from the channel or anything, do that. I'm not sure, but thank you very much for that. I was gonna say that's not very cool what someone's coming on here to say. So let me see if I can go on and ban this person. What options have I got? No, I don't really have. Oh, okay. No. Okay, not many options there. I appreciate that, Chris. Right. Okay. Oh, there you go. See, a little bit of slowdown there, and this is kind of like what happened, and it's gonna go. So this is what happened last time. And as I don't know the hardware, I don't know if this was in the original hardware or not. Okay, let me put the sound up a bit as well, because the sound levels are different through games. But the sound for this is it's very, very jolly. It's got a jolly soundtrack. And that is the sound of Rayman drowning. Is that? Okay, that's after one life it's crashed. Right, let's go back in. Let's give it a reset. Let's do a little bit of Rayman again. That's going to be loud when that kind of kicks in. Chris, are you able to like just remove people from like the stream or the channel? I've never really had to do that before. We've always had like a good crowd and not anyone really, you know, abusing or trying to, I don't know, just trying to be weird out there and just weird and horrible. But hey, you know what? You get all sorts, right? You don't get nice people. I mean, there's a lady that I work with, really nice lady, and outside my work, they're filming like a TV show, so part of the roads are blocked and everything. So there's like the set security that are there, and she felt a bit bad for some of them. So she got one of the guys like a coffee. And when she gave the guy a coffee, she was like, look, I got you a coffee, you know, milk and 2 sugars. I hope that's all right. You know, I hope that's okay. I just, you know, thought I'd grab you a coffee. And the guy said to the lady, I like my coffee like I like my women, black and sweet. You know, which was very inappropriate because, yeah, it was, you know, she gave him a coffee and the guy, which I thought was very inappropriate. It definitely wasn't welcome. And she was, I mean, she wasn't majorly upset by it. She just thought the guy was an idiot. So, right, wicked. Remove or time out are the options. Oh, wicked, man. Are awesome. So, but yeah, definitely time the guy out, man. Time him out for like a couple of hours so he just can't get back into the stream, man. I guess you know you made it when you get some unsavory people, right? Okay, so the demo's looking good. Let's, you know what, shall we purposely go into the water and see if it crashes again? So I'll go past that part. I don't know if you, I don't know if it, what do you think, guys? Shall we do the same thing again? Just let me know. Shall we go into the water to see if it crashes at the same part, or shall I just go and try and go beyond? So, okay, so, right, I can't remember if saves are implemented or not, or whether they stay until you actually, you know, turn the whole thing off. So, here's a look. ISO Conics complete with chair. Last Ninja 2 straight. Okay, wicked. Timed in for 24. Wicked, man. Okay, nice. Glad we have a mod in the house, man. Awesome. Thanks for dropping by. And Chris, always thank you for your help, man. Like, what was the last one? The STV stuff that you got, that you kind of got working and put it into a decent state. So that was cool to check out. So okay. As it's a little bit behind, I'll try not to land in the water, right? So let's go. Let's see if we can make the level. And in the second level, I'll try and lose a life somewhere. And we'll just see that is if losing a life crashes the game, which may well be a possibility. Wicked. Okay, we are in the next level. I like a lot of the soundtracks for stuff on a Jaguar. Raymond's got a happy-go-lucky soundtrack. Okay, let's get the P. He just took the P. Took the P. Pun intended. Right, they're gonna crash. Is it crashing? Let's give it a bit. Is this how the game hangs? Okay. Okay, so Rayman's running good on the single SD RAM version of the core currently, as long as you don't die. If you die, you literally the game dies. Okay, what did we have in here next? While I leave you on that freeze frame. Okay, someone's saying NBA Jam. Okay. Oh, okay. No. Sorry, guys. Wow. While I was looking for something, it does not crash. You just have to be a little bit patient. Now, whether it takes that long, I'm so glad I took long reading chat to see your games. Do hit me with your games again, because I am trying to go through so I don't miss any, but I might miss some. So feel free to repeat them, when I kind of ask, so they do show up in chat a few times. You don't have to spam it though, like you don't have to do it again, but okay. I died on the same part, right? Okay, so it didn't get stuck. It just takes a little bit of time to get out from there. Let me see if there's any other games there. So wicked. Okay, so I'm kind of going back through chat. Nothing is standing out. So I am just gonna go kind of current with the chat. And if no one's really named anything there, it's probably gonna start. Do I need to press a button maybe? Oh, maybe okay, maybe it was a button. Right, okay, cool. Look, Rayman's working good. And Rayman's working good. But what we will have a look at, so obviously I've got World A to Z, as we say in the UK, but for my American folk, World A to Z. We've got Atari ST conversions. And so this is a game, if you watch the live stream on the Star Wars 2, okay, yeah. So the developer that's working on this core, they are also working on Star Wars, the Vectrex arcade game, bringing that core over potentially to MiSTer in the Analog Pocket. They actually gave me the sound rip of the Analog Pocket a while back, but I think my memory card died because we were trying to look for that during the stream and we weren't finding it. So, that's something to look forward to as an individual core. Naturally, I'll keep you guys posted on what stuff will come out. And like I say, I love looking at work in progress stuff. To some extent, the more broken it is, the better, because then we can really, really appreciate where it's been and where it's going to. Scalino, next game, my buddy, Hover Strike for sure. So we got Star Wars, man. Okay, definitely going to go easy. Now, down is up is down on here. So on the D-pad, so it might be a little bit tricky. So controls are inverted, so it'll be nice to get the arcade core of this, man. And if someone can maybe, I don't know if Mazamars can make a snack adapter. So if anyone's got the original arcade machine, they can plug that or use the controls on that. Chris's retro gaming. Was it you that was it the Outrun or the Hang-On machine in like your front room or something that you mentioned a few years ago, but you had to get rid of it? Was it Outrun or was it Hang-On? And that was one of the Sega games. I just can't remember if it was car or motorbike. So that must have been awesome, man. I mean, my missus would not agree. Plus, my house isn't that big, so I wouldn't be able to fit it in there. But I know my kids would love it, man. At least for a certain amount of time. And then they'll be like, Dad, this game's rubbish. We are going back to Minecraft. I mean, such a cool game. And I used to play this on the Atari ST, man, around my uncle's. Just such a good game, man. You know, as a kid, my imagination, it felt like I was in Star Wars, and it's great having his SD conversions on there. Which reminds me, I need to I actually need to get the Atari ST core up and running at some point, man. I really wish if we got like an Amiga Vision type of front end for the Atari ST core. It'll just be fantastic. I'll absolutely love that, and I'd love to rediscover the Atari ST. But you know, I feel like a lot of the games that were out for the Atari ST were out for the Amiga as well. I don't know if there's any real exclusives. I don't know if there's any advantages. You know, someone that really knows the systems will know which one's better here or there. But I like the ST as much as I like the Amiga, or maybe I might like the Amiga a little bit more because, you know, me and my friends all had the Amiga. You know, the Atari STs, what I played were around my uncle's. Okay, so I missed that one. Right, let's run, let's see, Hover Strike. Right, Hover Strike. Hover Strike. Is this part of Desert Strike? Are we gonna get a helicopter game? I can't remember. It probably isn't. Oh, Outrun 2. Oh, Outrun 2 Special Edition. Look at that, man. Chris is retro gaming. The guy had an Outrun 2, Outrun 2 machine in his house, man. I mean, that is, how darn cool is that, man? That is very, very cool. Last few times I went arcade, the Outrun machine wasn't working, but they've got like these newer races. They've got like some initial D1 and some other one where you've got like a card. So yeah, but you know, Outrun's what I want. They've got Crazy Taxi, and I don't know why Crazy Taxi didn't do it for me as much as I used to like it. You know, I would like to play it again. And I really liked, do you remember the Dreamcast when you had stuff like Crazy Taxi, Virtua Tennis? It had all the different game modes, like the bowling with the cars and the stunts and whatnot. So there was some good stuff with their games. So Hover Strike, we're looking good so far. See, this is a game where you would have looked at it and you would have thought, wow, okay, you know what, this kind of looks all right, man. Hey, I'm on an alien planet shooting other spaceships in. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm in some hovering type of vehicle, right? That's what I have to be. And I've got like some kind of missile as well. Should really look at my radar, right? Should have some things up ahead. Can we shoot the planet? No, not quite. Apologies. Oh, okay. Oh, look. Wow, okay. Press the button to change the camera angle, and I am stuck in a ditch, guys. That's rotate. Again, the buttons are just all over the place, guys. Absolutely all over the place. Right, let's...
External monitor. Target.
Okay. Okay, I blew that thing up. Sorry, guys. Doing really, really bad with this. So, Ultra Vortex, no problem. Ultra Vortex. Let's. Is there a game called Ultra Vortex? There is a game called Ultra Vortex. So I don't know this system. So you know, you guys do. So yeah, awesome. Anyone that's tuning in late, guys, we are having a look at the single SD RAM version of the Atari Jaguar core for the MiSTerFPGA. Single RAM indeed. And it's awesome to see, you know, where someone's like, oh, no, you know, where you think something's going to be dual RAM, or you might think something is going to be impossible, and then it becomes possible on dual RAM, and then it becomes possible on single SD RAM, and damn, then it becomes possible on the Analog Pocket. Just absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, how far this goes on the Analog Pocket, or, you know, when it fully becomes working. Really looking forward to the what is that, the Sega Saturn, or the STV core. Wow, I like this, man. I like this already. This is wicked. I don't care how bad this game is. You know, oh wow, okay. So we make player 2 her. This is nuts, man. That little demon thing is scary. So who want to be? All right, we'll be Blondie too. Oh no, I've gone for the mirror match. The one thing that I always say I try and avoid. Sorry guys, let me go for a reset. I don't want to go for a mirror match. I want to look at 2 different characters. So apologies there. I thought maybe when I pick it, the second character will be different. Also had a Sega Naomi 2. They're running initial D3. Nice, man, nice. I never really got into the initial D stuff. Yoko Mohoyo, we need a 3DO core. I really feel we do. I did have a 3DO. It's not something that I'm dying to play, to be frankly, quite frank. You know, I had Need for Speed on it, I had Return Fire, I bought it for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but I'm not dying to play it, but you know what, I would like it. You know, why not? So, okay, so that guy, now I can be the lady and I can fight that, I don't know if that's a robot skeleton demon thing, but yeah, wicked. Ultra Vortex, have to kind of remember that. Wow, okay. Oh, look at that fire, baby. Oh, look at that. Was it a... This is so rubbish, but I love it. I'm gonna teabagging. Nope. Teabag! All right, here we go. Oh, is there not? So, Chris, is that GX4000? That's the console, right? I had one of them. I remember it was so bad that I don't even know. I think I gave it away or something, man. I bet you they're worth money now because there weren't many of them made. So, ooh. Kind of like the way the uppercut looks. Oh man, I want to catch him with an uppercut, see him go flying up. Oh, look at that, wow. Love it. Oh, I thought it was going to be like, finish him. Kasumi Ninja is the one. Let's do that. Yo, Retro Tuner is in the house, guys. Wicked. Guys, check out Retro Tuner's channel. He does a lot of streaming. And if you ever want to see good gameplay, like this guy is good at games, man. He's good at games. I usually stop by his channel for a bit, have a look, and I'm like, wow, man, I wish if I was that good at games. The guy is just a natural, you know? It's absolutely awesome. They go for over 500 bucks, even more. Wow, the GX4000, imagine that. Especially when I had my game shop, I had so much stuff being traded in, which was considered junk, right? Man, if I had that stuff now, I could like buy a house, man. Absolutely crazy. So 1-player story mode. Okay, we'll go 1-player story mode. And this is the one with a weird, yeah, you've got to go forward and really weird. It's like, yeah, you know, we can make a 3D select screen and they can go up to them and they're picking this guy and right, okay, what opponents have we got? Who's this dude over here? Alaric. Always Retro Tuner, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, you're awesome, man. Your channel's awesome. It's got a good vibe on there. Big shout out to Bean Soup. I always remember Bean Soup on your streams, man. So Bean Soup. In fact, I had beans for lunch today, and as we begin that's gone into a black screen. So I can hear the sound. There's a soundtrack in there. The Scottish guy is great. Yeah, there's a Scottish character in this, isn't there? Wicked. It's just weird picking them. So let's go for a reset again and see if we can go further. But generally speaking, it's been okay. Whatever's crashed initially has crashed again. So I am expecting this to crash again. But guys, the beauty of this is we're playing the Jaguar core, which was a dual SD RAM core, is now working on single SD RAM, and you know, at some point something is gonna click. Maz is one of those guys that you know, like I'll speak to him and it'll be like, yep, it just clicked. It just clicked. You know, it was like, wow, like it was this, and we've resolved the issue now. So have 100% faith in him. Can I go behind the doors and pick characters here or something? No? I mean, how many characters are available? Is there only 2 available at the beginning? Okay.
Select your opponent.
Okay, so there's different opponents here. I can't remember which one the Scottish guy is, but
Ottawa.
let's have a look. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Entering the combat zone. What time we got? Wow, it's been streaming for nearly an hour, guys. So yeah, about an hour kind of tops. Okay. Okay. Look at that. It just flashes and goes into a black screen, man. Right. Okay. So let's run something else. Have we got another request here, guys? Oh, the sparring us from seeing his kill. Oh, that's quite funny. Right, let me pick a game in the meantime. So, you know, I'm just gonna go with air cards. I don't know what this game is, but there's the quarter hour snack. So, some dude on Xbox. So at the moment, the core's still in very, very much active development. Maybe once more games start working, because I know there's issues with some games not working, and we're witnessing that firsthand during this kind of live test stream. So once we get to ABC, maybe we can start looking at D and the rest of the letters. So yeah, so let's see. Maybe later on the line, something can happen, and there can be a way to get that snack controller in, or if not, you can go around one's grandmother's house and dig out an old phone. Maybe you can plug that in there. Okay, that was a bad joke. Deep 4, yeah, we'll definitely do Wolfenstein. Wicked. All right, let's have a look. So let's run with this air car. So you know, Rick Todd, Wicked. I don't know what, I've always liked the name Rick and Ricky. I just think it's such a cool name. You know, I've met different Rickies over my life. I've got a few friends called Ricky that are cool. I've met a few Rickies that definitely over the years were weird, but I don't know what it is about that name. I like the name, man. It's a very, very cool name. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm a Skid Row fan and I used to listen to, you know, Ricky was a young boy. You know, he had a heart of, Ricky was a young boy. He had a heart of stone. Yeah, lived 9 to 5 and he worked his finger. I'm trying not to sing here, but he worked his fingers to the bone. Any Skid Row fans out there, let me know. Hey. Okay, but you know what? You know what? I can't sing as good as Alejandro from Super Sega, Super SPGA, or Super Spag, whatever you want to call it, right? That guy can really, really sing. Like, I can't sing. I am nothing in comparison. Okay, this 3D stuff was good, but I feel Ricky. I haven't seen that for ages, man. Let's go Wolfenstein, man. Let's go Wolfenstein for Deep 4. Wolfenstein. Now we're going to get a bit of the Hawk 2. So going on the Hawk 2 subject, I saw stuff on Twitter where she released like a crypto coin, and she rug pulled people for like 50 mil, man. So I have no idea what's going on there, man. Because it's the UK Rick Mail. Rick Mail's wicked, man. I really used to like Bottom. I used to watch that. There was a Young Ones as well, man. But you know, in this day and age, it just would not fly. It was very, very racist back then, man. It was, you know, the parts of it were really, really funny as well. But you know, different eras, you had different humor that was acceptable to some extent. You know, whether it was right or wrong. You know, a lot of it was definitely wrong, but yeah, man, it was nuts. Bottom on the other hand was fairly cleanish, kind of good. Okay, Wolfenstein, I remember running brilliantly. Hey, Hawk 2. It's got a really good soundtrack. Hawk 2. I know it's something else. People mentioned it in last video that I did on it. I'm just going to say Hawk 2. Really good soundtrack. Someone else is shooting me, surely. No? Don't call me Shirley. Go huck to someone else, man. Hey, wicked. I noticed someone said Pitfall. They said it a couple of times. We'll run that next. But remember, guys, get the requests in block capitals if they really do stand out. So, for example, if you make a request in lowercase and then someone comes and says something in block capitals below you, I'll likely see that. But yeah, man, Wolfenstein is looking good. So, you know, even if this, let's say, for example, this gets released at some point, it's made public. Oh, sorry, I've run the wrong game. Sorry, my bad. You know, the known issues are there are some games it's just not compatible with. But even then, like a lot of the games run really, really well. Like Wolfenstein, we just saw it ran really, really cool. Can you circle strafe on a Jaguar? You probably can, but I'm using the 8-bit though Ultimate USB-C controller, and what that is doing is I've set the controls up really, really weird. So all the button controllers are directions on the analog stick. The buttons are all over the place. So I've tried to set the main 3 buttons that are on, you know, your main gaming buttons on the front, and everything else is just jumbled up everywhere. So we're doing Pitfall here, the Legendary Temple. Oh, look at that. So I guess Pitfall was a game where they were trying to attract like the older gamer. Am I in game? No, it's an intro. They're trying to attract that older gamer. You know, they played Pitfall, an Activision classic on the Atari 2600, and it really was a classic. It is. This is a classic game. So International Sensible Soccer. Look at that, man. Scalino and Patreon too. Well done. Val d'Isere, skiing or snowboarding. Okay, cool. Well, let's give this a quick go. And hopefully that was on start. Oh, okay, so that's what we're getting. We're getting a lot of black screen on games. Oh no, hold on. Oh, look at that. See, sometimes I'm not patient enough, man. Option to change weapons. Right, so, look, I got 2 boomerangs. I got this thing here. Okay, so, you know what? I'm going to chuck this thing out, man. Oh, what? I love it. Okay, so let's go with this now. Okay, buttons are a little bit weird. I feel like this game might be running a bit slow, you know? Like, definitely feels like it's not running at the full speed. He hasn't got double jump. Oh no, quicksand. Goodbye, guys. Hey. Okay, interesting. Right, what do we have kind of next? So let me just realize I had top chat turned on in Retro JB. Yes, we started the stream with that one there. So I know people. Oh, here we go. International Sensible Soccer. Let's do that. Here we go. Now, Sensible Soccer is a classic. I'm playing this on pad, but I feel like this is a game that deserves to be played on like a 1-button stick, the way I used to play it on the Amiga. I remember having to do like a chip shot, like a long ball, like a lob, and you would move it up and shoot, and then you would pull the stick down, or obviously the opposite way if you were shooting down the pitch. But if you're shooting up and you want to find that direction, you kind of shoot up and you pull the stick back. So, you know, I'm going to try and do computer versus computer here if I can, which I think you can. You can change the color. And that was really, really cool because we didn't have a lot of games where it gave you a computer versus computer option. So now this is, no, we're getting a lot of, oh no, we're not getting black screens. I just need to be more patient, man. Yo, Spitfire RAF in the house. How are you doing? I'm good, man. I hope you're having a good 2025 so far. 9 days in already. And I'm telling you, right, it's soon, all of a sudden, it's going to be like right at the end of the year, right? Okay, so now, there we go, computer, right? So let's go, England, computer, and let's make England go against. Let's represent our African brothers, man, by doing some Nigeria. So England versus Nigeria. Oh, I was going to go exit. Play match. Please don't give me a black screen, but I will be patient. Here we go. Nigeria versus England. Guys, can we get your predictions in? Maybe we won't watch the full game, but who is going to score first, right? Who is going to score first? Yo, we got Shifty246 in the house. Oh, it was Shifty, actually. Get one of those. Yes, I think Pixel Memories. Big shout out to Pixel Memories, guys. They're the guys that made my Blanca arcade stick that I so love. They've got that SNES controller with a keyboard in there, and it was like, yeah, that would be a great controller for the Jaguar Core. And I have to say, guys, the Reflex Adapt from MiSTer Add-ons, really, really good device. You can use any controller with any core, and it's only got 1 millisecond of input lag, whereas Snack has 0. Snack's speaking directly to the core, but with Snack, you can only use the original accessory with the original system. With Reflex Adapt, you can use like a SNES controller with a Mega Drive, with a PC Engine, with a place, whatever you want. Which means if with the Reflex Adapt, you should be able to maybe use that SNES controller with the keyboard on there. I imagine it'll be quite difficult to come by, but it'll be amazing if they can be kind of remade. I guess it just depends if there's a market for it, right? I mean, AliExpress pretty much sells anything as long as people are out there willing to pay for it and willing to buy this stuff. So, yeah, let's see. Guys, so happy it's Friday tomorrow, man. A nice 2 days off. But I have to say, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but man, when I've gone Monday to Friday, the weekend just flies. When I was on shift, I used to get like 3 days in a row and 4 days in a row. So when I had days off, they lasted a long time, man. Now it's over in a flash, you know? Wicked, what are we looking at? Right, Reflex that open source as well. So if you're crazy, you can go add. Oh wow, okay, that's wicked. Oh, wicked deep. So that's awesome, man. I mean, I really, really like the item. And okay, it's still 0-0, right? I don't think there was a goal. So, yeah. So, was it? Yeah. So I remember when I was agreeing like my sponsorship deal, I just wanted a dual RAM MiSTer. You know, and MiSTer add-ons just gave me all this extra stuff. And the Reflex Adapt was one of the things he gave, and I wasn't really interested, but he kind of sold me on the idea with a Jog-Con. And I got it, and I think it's an amazing device, especially when you can use it on the PC, use a GameCube controller to play Dolphin with. It's just such a versatile tool. So me personally, I prefer using the Reflex Adapt over Snack, but I will use Snack. I've got the Snacks stuff with the MiSTer add-ons version. I have got it. I just haven't gotten around to doing it, man. I wish I just, you know, sometimes I wish that when I was doing this YouTube stuff, okay, England scored first, guys. If you were saying England, then give yourself a pat on the back. But to be honest, from a football statistical standpoint and a seeding standpoint, England are rated higher than Nigeria. So I guess even the Atari Jaguar knows that. But yeah, so yeah, if I was like younger and I was staying with my parents and I wasn't married, I'd really dive into YouTube full time. I'd try and, so the weekly news show I'd try and do like a daily one, and I'd cover a lot of stuff, and I would actually try and really make this my full-time job. But family, kids, dependents, I can't take the risk, so I do it for fun, and it's a little bit of a side hustle. So how far are we actually into this game? I feel like we've watched the second half, so we should just go through this game before we have a look at a potential next request. Right, Rayman, okay. Oh, did they run at 30 FPS? Okay, that's interesting. They kind of looked all right. So that was Deep, who that saying? Okay, yeah, Deep was saying that Pitfall and Rayman ran at 30 FPS. Okay, Reflex lets you run GunCon as well, right? Okay, that's cool. I got it for you know the controller you got with Ridge Racer Type 4 with the steering wheel on there, and unfortunately it's an uncomfortable controller to play rotary arcade games on. There's I would at some point like to get a rotary arcade stick, but yeah, I just don't have that much space for sticks. I've got so many sticks, and I really would like a Guerrilla War Core. Guerrilla War was one of my favorite arcade games, and I'd absolutely love to get one of those. So has anyone said another game? Scalinio, Since he works, core is ready, guys. Okay, sensible soccer works, wicked. Right, okay, right, okay. Power Drive Rally, you know, guys, come out with some games and we do it. So yeah, yeah, really do like the Reflex Adapt, man. I keep meaning to make a video on it, showing how well it works with a MiSTer. I think you might be able to get it to work with the Analog Pocket with X input mode potentially. So that's a possibility, something I need to try a little bit more. As well as that, obviously on the PC, man, on the PC side, you can use it. So I really wish I had access to like old Soul Calibur 2 stick for the PlayStation 2, and I'll be able to use that on my PC when I'm playing Fightcade. So options are there, man. Oh, I just want to give a shout out to Anime Otaku and Phoenix, man, two guys that do a lot of work on like Zapparoo and like different kind of cases for the MiSTer. Sometimes, usually Anime Otaku pops into the stream, but I haven't noticed him today, but a big shout out to him anyway. And also Phoenix, actually all the Zapparoo guys, especially Wizzo as well, man. Awesome. Let me press a button here. And let's go into Power Drive. So A, okay, is that B I pressed? I can't even remember now. Let's just go A. My name is R, by the way, guys. And why have I got to go to end? You know, that quality of life stuff was missing. Oh, sorry, you did say it, didn't you? Yes, we're gonna do that next Patreon tube. Val Desiree, right? Cool. Thank you for that. Thank you for the reminder. I do appreciate it. Oh, England. Okay, so England just beat Nigeria 1-0 in an epic, sensible soccer duel. Oh, I think I remember this game. This game's cool. Am I getting in reverse? What's the forward button? Okay, that's... I broke the game. All right, I'm going to have to go in reverse. How do I go forward, man? Oh, I'm in reverse gear. How do I change gear? Right, that was terrible. Right, in that case, let's do the games with V. Ah, here we go. Oh, okay, right, it's one game. So let's have a look at this. Absolutely awesome, guys. I really can't wait for the day this goes public and all you guys can enjoy this as well. Because let's face it, I'd say if I was talking percentages, I'd say 90% of people with a MiSTer have the single SD RAM version. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, do I need to get dual SD RAM? Because we've got, you know, the dual SD RAM version of the Saturn core is better for the fighting games. There's less slowdown. There are some advantages to having dual SD RAM. There was a time a few months ago, two months ago maybe, where there was no point in having dual SD RAM. Now that was changing, but it's nice because, you know, like if you don't want to upgrade and you want the analog output, you know, you've got the Jaguar core working to a very good extent on single SD RAM, and you know, it's only going to get better from here. So good stuff. So let's have a look at this. Okay, do you know what? I'm just going to turn on my PVM actually, because it's connected to this MiSTer, and I'm just going to let you guys know if there's an analog display. I don't think there is. No, there's no analog. Oh no, guys, I've got an analog display. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I have got an analog display. Let me take a picture of it before we do that. And if you guys follow me on Twitter or anything, you'll be able to see this display. Yeah, or if you're on my Discord or anything there, I'll post it on there now. Sorry, I'm gonna post that on there right now. In fact, if anyone's over on my Discord, I don't know if there'll be an invite in the description of this video. There likely is. I'm just gonna post it in general chat. And there might be some chat there. I'll have to look at that after. Wow, there's actually quite a few messages in there. So let me bear with me, guys. I just want to post this on there because I want to share the picture of what it's looking like on CRT at the moment. So I've turned on my PVM, and if you guys are over on my Discord, go over to the Chit Chat channel. And what I have done is I have just posted a picture of my PVM showing the analog display. So let me just go, bear with me, guys. So yeah, if you want to have a look at that, what it looks like via the analog display, you can definitely do that. So what have I done here? Okay, that's cool. Okay, guys, let's run with this. So yeah, have a look. If anyone's on there, have a look, and yeah, man, check that out for yourself. So last time, the reason that I wanted to turn on the PVM, okay, so it's got a little bit more brokenish since I ran the game. I mean, I can see stuff moving on there. It's getting some kind of signal, but it's not proper. In fact, let me pause it, and I'm going to post another picture up. So this is where, like, okay, so the second picture is going to be, you know, of this now where I've paused it. So shame I can't post like a picture up on YouTube. Oh, in fact, I can. So bear with me. Let me post this one. I'm going to get those pictures up, guys. I'll post the pictures up in a second. I know a way I can get them on. I just need to do a little bit of wizardry work. I want to run a game that's got a good attract mode. Can anyone mention a game with a good attract mode? Just in case, do you know what, wicked, Ryan? Yeah, I love getting more people on the Discord because we are doing online gaming with one another here. We played like Samurai Showdown and some Fightcade the other day with some members, and that was freaking awesome, man. But what I can do is I'm going to make a quick video of it, and I am also going to do pictures. I'm going to show you as an overlay on here, but I want to find the game. Guys, can anyone name me a game with a good attract mode in it? And I will run that, and just so you guys have got something while I'm messing around. Okay, so we're out of time. Let me see if there's a game here. What's gonna have a good? I just want something so the game runs. Come on, Bubsy, give me some attract mode. So what I can do, guys, just bear with me here. I want to show you what it's looking like on the PVM. So anyone out there that's got has got an analog display can have a look at that, and I'll do a video. I'm really hoping this takes me in attract mode. Okay, so it was better on the previous game. On this one, I haven't really got much there, so I might just show you guys the pictures. So okay, so at least we've got a little bit of an attract mode. All right, bear with me, guys. So what I have done, if anyone wants to know the process, is I've just quickly uploaded them to a Telegram kind of channel that I upload stuff to, and I'm just going to save the pictures, and then I'm going to put them into OBS so you guys can see them. Just so you know, if you do see my reflection in the PVM, I'm all right. I'm not Alejandro, and I've got more than my pants on. To be honest, you have to. It's very, very cold in the UK at the moment. So bear with me here, guys, while you can watch that Bubsy thing. I am going to bring up the image of what it looks like on an analog display, and it's absolutely awesome. Big shout out to my buddy that gave me the analog, a free PVM, man. So here we go, guys, nearly there, right? Let me give you one image first. Here goes. Here you go. That's one image. Let's bring out the other image. Okay, so there you go. So one here, and here you go, guys. Just for you, live stuff in here. So that was that snowboarding game. So one at a time. Here you go, one there, and one there. So as you can see, and the reason I'm showing you guys this is because previously there was no image. When I turned on my PVM, there was zero. You could not see anything there. But now we've got a little something, which is progress, right? It means we're headed in the right direction. So I posted these on the Discord, but you know what? I got these out on here as well. So we're good with that. So thank you very much for your patience on that. But let me get rid of those pictures so they are no longer in here or bugging us. So awesome. Okay, they have gone now. I'm going to turn off the PVM. And what's this? Do you know? Mate, I love beans on toast, man. I had beans not with toast though. So for my lunch today at work, I only had half a can of beans because a full can was too much to eat, but I couldn't buy the small can. So I bought so I had fish with waffles. Yeah, strange mix with some beans and brown sauce. So I've actually got half a tin or half a can of beans in the fridge at work, but I don't know if I'm going to have them tomorrow. So for tomorrow for lunch, I've got 4 boiled eggs, and I'm going to buy a salad. That will be my, and for like breakfast, I've got a cheese and I don't know, some kind of meat, either salami, pastrami, turkey. I don't know. My wife's made it, but it's definitely got cheese, tomato, and some kind of meat in there, right? This game's rubbish, man. Give it Vel, welcome, man. No. That's how it is, man. I love my PVM. I'll never slap it. I'd rather slap myself. Right. Let's go checkered flag. Unless someone else out there has got something there. Right now. Fish and chips are good too. I do like fish and chips. Do you know how much fish and chips are at my local fish and chip shop? £14. £14 for fish and chips. Last time I bought 2 sausages and a portion of chips, and I think it was £8 or £8.50. Without anything additional, just that. Okay, so as you can see, look, we've got that graphical kind of stuff there in the middle on the title screen, and it might go during the game. So, oh wow, this is a game that looks like virtual racing, right? Here we go. Okay, wasn't pressing the accelerate button. Okay, I feel like this game isn't running at a 60. It's not a 60 FPS game. It is not smooth like butter. But hey, you know, big, like, yeah, I've got to give props to this game, man. It's like virtual racing, but the Atari Jaguar version, and nowhere near as good as virtual racing. Virtual racing, when you start playing it, the controls are very, very good. They kind of work. This one, the controls definitely a little bit harder because I don't bump as much on the walls in virtual. I might have said virtual fight. I meant virtual racing. Sorry. Is anyone going to pick up Virtua Fighter 5 Revolve? I've already bought it now. I've committed to it, and I didn't even buy it from Steam because it was £1 cheaper buying it on a website called Fanatical. So I was like, you know what? It's £1 cheaper. I'll get it here. I don't intend to refund it. I don't usually refund fighters. It's just not something I do. And I've played like the demo they released, and the game for the whole part plays well. It's just, yeah, I have no idea how to play that game. But it plays well on my handheld PC, on the GPD Win 4, probably the Steam Deck as well. And I like playing, I love playing fighters on handhelds. Can't do Street Fighter on handhelds though, man. I need an arcade stick. But I can do Samurai Showdown, Mortal Kombat, and I guess now Virtua Fighter. Just not Street Fighter or like KOF games on there. Right, okay, that's interesting, guys. Get your requests in because roughly speaking, about a half hour left, man. I have got work tomorrow. This is as they call it a school night, you know. So absolutely, not bad. Right, let's run with this. Do you know what? Cold Venom Snakes. I've got Street Fighter 6. I'll buy every single Street Fighter out there. Yeah, you can get Rotterdam delivered for 14 Great British pounds. Wow. Okay, let's run another game. I want to go back to ST conversion, and I really like R-Type, so let's go R-Type. Wait a second, the PVM thing is not outputting NTSC or something. It might be that, you know, it might well be that. Maybe because my PVM is a PAL PVM. However, all the other cores that are NTSC, they work on it. They're just a little bit squished. So it could be a combo on that. Maybe if I had an NTSC CRT, maybe it would come out okay. Cold Venom Snakes. No, I'm not really much of a Tekken player. I did play Tekken 7 a little bit, but yeah, I just picked Asuka, man. I had like a high mix-up, a low mix-up, and a couple of things. I'm not really a 3D fighting games player, man. I do dabble, not very good at Tekken. I didn't get Tekken 8. I was gonna buy it. I heard the netcode wasn't that good, and I wasn't sure if my handhelds would be able to do it at 60 FPS because that's where I'd play it. Like games like Tekken, I can't even play on an arcade stick. I have to use a pad. Same as like Soul Calibur and VF. I'm gonna play on pad. Okay, love this, man. A big shout out to Hatego as well. I think he kind of grew up playing the Atari ST as well. And I think this is where he played. R-Type. So he played R-Type on the Atari ST. So he was like a ST guy, man. And love, I'm wondering. I'm so hoping we get another JT Friday. So JT just out of the blue dropped what was that game? I need to get that off my back. Ninja Gaiden, man. Shadow Warriors, wicked arcade game. Janky, but absolutely fantastic, man. Love that game to bits. Played it a lot in the arcade, so that was a very, very pleasant surprise. And I'm really hoping he tackles other games on that hardware. And I would absolutely, I want that pod. I wanted to get the pod in front of me. Yeah, Atari carts, we can do that. We can do Trevor McFur as well. So I really want him to bring out Tecmo Knight now. Strato Fighter, I'm not really too fussed about, right, when it comes to that arcade hardware, because I never played that in the arcade. I never played Tecmo Knight in the arcade, but if you've played Shadow Warriors and you see Tecmo Knight, it resembles it quite a lot in the art direction, the style, the continue screen. And I've got it for my Nintendo Switch and I really like it. It's just such a wacky game, man. It's just nuts. Yeah, it's wicked. So kind of hoping, now I have nothing, this is just a hope. I don't know anything about it, but it'd be amazing if all of a sudden JT's like, guess what, guys? I've got a JT Friday, and this JT Friday, I just want to get the pod in front of me, man. This JT Friday, guys, I am going to give you Tecmo Knight. Right, let's run another game because I'm sucking at this. Trevor McFleur. McFleur. I got McFlurries. McDonald's McFlurries in my head. So yeah, it'd be amazing if we get Tecmo Knight, also known as Wild Fang. I mean, that'd be amazing if that drops as a new chord this weekend. Wicked. Ooh. Banging soundtrack, man. I need to hear this. I'm just gonna turn up my own headset. Yeah, we're jamming, guys. We're jamming here. Wow, we are jamming. Yo, LS Dowdle, or as I like to call, what did I call you last time? Eyes a Waddle or something. No, let's just stick to LSD, man. This tune is banging, man. This tune is banging. Good to have you here, man. LSD. LSD is in the house. Shadow Warriors so good. Really happy with. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And guys, even though that's a MAME implementation, man, it just feels really, really good. It reminded me of the arcade, like bang on. Like bang on, felt wicked, felt like a massive improvement from MAME and RetroArch, because I did like, so you know, like, right, before I got into FPGA gaming, even now, like games that I played, you know, on emulation lists, like Shadow Dancer, I used to play that a lot on software emulation, right? Up until JT released, you know, the arcade core, and I started playing it on that, and it was very, very responsive. Now with Shadow Warriors, whenever I played it in MAME, I could feel the input lag on that game. It just felt a little bit off. And that game, the hit detection's not great. The way you attacking it, it's not, you know, what I'd call a great brawler, but I have a lot of nostalgia for it. It's janky. It's a great game, but it is janky. So that feels bang on. And you know, I'm sure JT will verify it. He's got the hardware for it. So yeah, that'll be amazing. That'll be amazing. And I really hope we get Tecmo Knight. And I guess like any other games on that hardware, but Tecmo Knight would be awesome. There's a few weird games that I like. There's another one called, not on that hardware, but it's on the Act Fencer hardware. And I certainly hope we get what is that? Trio of Punch. Trio of Punch is just such a bizarre arcade game. At some point, I'm going to make a video where we have a look at like weird arcade games that I want. Tecmo Knight is going to be on there unless we get that by the time I do the video. Trio the Punch, or Trio of Punch, whatever it's called, that's going to be on there. And I've got to find like another 3 games that are just really, really weird. They've got to be weird. They've got to be out of the ordinary, because when you look at Tecmo Knight, you know, he's riding like a tiger, then he's riding like this big giant, then he rides a dragon. So ultimately it's like you're playing this tiny little character that rides these larger characters. So that's quite good. Okay, so this one previously had graphical glitches. It had like in the middle of the screen, like the lines going across. So it's going to be interesting to see if this actually has been resolved in this version. So I'm just going to go ahead and yeah, let's keep going. And it'll be really awesome to see if those lines have gone. Now, those lines have been present in some other game. Okay, the lines are still there. So as you can see, like, you know, there are improvements on this core. There is stuff that has been working, but the lines that were there previously are still there now. So again, a work in progress, and it'll, you know, be honestly, like when this drops as a public, I can't wait. You know, when this hits like update tool and you guys can download it and play it, absolutely superb. Can't wait for the Analog Pocket version as well. I'm more happy for you guys on this than I am for myself, because like I never played the Jaguar, so you know, beyond doing videos on it, and you know, maybe there's one game that I'll be like, oh wow, this game's really good, and I feel like I need to play through it and complete it. But honestly, I don't think there's a game on here. I know Tempest is really good, but I don't think I'll get into that at this stage in my life. Like I played it on my Atari 800, I think, or one of my older computers, and I did really like it. It was my favorite game at one point. But I get really happy because I've got a lot of friends that really like this system, and you know, until I got into FPGA gaming, I don't even know people liked the Atari Jaguar, man. But you've got fans for everything, man. There's a massive 3DO community, people that love 3DO. Video Game Esoterica is one of those, man. Absolutely loves it. So yeah, man, everything, every kind of system out there has a fan, and that's amazing. Love checking this. Love checking out new systems, man. And I really hope Electron Ash like makes a lot of good progress on the STV core. Very talented, hard-working individual, man, and very helpful as well. Not just to me, but to other people on the scene. You know, very good guy. Tempest 2000, oh wicked, man. Shelf warmer, I like the name, man. See, I really like the names that we get here. What's Liam saying? Big fan of the channel. Thank you so much, Liam. I wonder if this will be able to handle Jaguar CD games, since they can run from flash carts nowadays. Right, so what Mazamar said, we did a stream on New Year's Day. He said that once we kind of get, once the Jaguar core's done, then no doubt they can start looking into Jaguar CD, because then we can get stuff like Primal Rage and some of the other games that are out there. So what else have we got here? Guys, if you want any other games, kind of like, not sure exactly how long the stream will go for. I like fighting games, and when I say I like fighting games, and I happen to load one of the worst fighting games ever. Tempest 2000 for the Saturn. I have, oh wow, okay. Is Tempest 2000 a is that like a homebrew port or something, Scalino? I didn't realize that was actually out for the Saturn, so that's interesting. Ooh, okay, wicked, what's going on? Yeah, see, Shelf Warmer, I never really played too much. I never really played NBA Jam in the arcade. It was always a SNES game for me, man. Oh, Unloved Homie in the house. You know, we've done Rayman, but because it's you, we're gonna do Rayman again, man. Only because it's you, because you know you're like, you've been on my channel for a long time, man, and you're an awesome guy. So we're gonna do the same game again. I think last time I played it, I picked this guy with a big head. Look, he's got like a weird head and something in there. Do we go for Dominique the Dominatrix? Do we go with Sekka here? Wow, some weird ones. Or shall I just go for Billy or Jimmy, because they might have a fireball or a dragon punch? You know what? We went for a female character in that game, the kind of red dressed lady. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna go Billy Lee, and right, we're just gonna go strength. Let's make him stronger. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look how this goes. Race driven. All right, we're gonna go Rayman. Okay, you want two? All right, I was gonna do Rayman. I was gonna go back in there, but you've gone two. All right, we're gonna go Rayman and race driven. Yeah, this is terrible. We can see there's a line down there as well near the bottom, depending on the size of the screen you're looking at. Oh, this is terrible. I can't even get my moves out. I'm sure you had a dragon punch. All right, let's just go Rayman, guys, quickly for Unloved Homie. Oh, we need to do a Raiden as well, man. We need to do Raiden, guys. Just for the record, I'm streaming on Wi-Fi, which I usually did, and last time I had my own router, which was all right. But man, this new router I got from Virgin, man, it's amazing. Like, I've got such a great signal around the house. I've not actually used the dedicated router now. I've just used the ISP one. No worries, man. No, you got your Rayman, dude. You got your Rayman, 100%. We're just going to do the first level, not a lot on there, man. So we'll run on there. It does work. It works amazingly well. You just have to be a bit patient sometimes. Either that or you need to press a button. But it did work. Let's see if our kind of save is still there. And we'll do the first level. Yeah. 0%, baby. That's where we at. Yeah, so the LSD, this is still a work in progress, man. This is an updated version from the New Year's Day stream that we did, but you know, it's still a work in progress. So there are some games that don't load. There's a graphical glitch in the middle. Rayman, I don't know if it slows down right. It always slows down here at the beginning of this one here. So yeah, not sure. But again, you know, it's just a work in progress. So spot stuff, see stuff. I'll likely do other streams on this. I'd love to get Maz on the channel again when he does when he releases the Unlock Pocket one. Right, okay, so that was Rayman again. I kind of want to run Raiden because that is a really good game, and then we'll go to Race Driven. Okay, so I loved Homie. You may need to remind me again. If not, I'll try and do it. So yeah, let's do this, and we're coming near end. Do you know what I have to say? I don't know if I completely turn it off, whether the saves will be there, because I remember I had something similar on so LSD had something similar on the Pocket for the Game Boy Advance call from Buddu 2. It saved, but as soon as you turned your Pocket off, the save disappeared. Not saying that's the case with this one over here. Not exactly sure, but yeah, proof of concept. At least booting the game up again, the save's still kind of there. So, releasing stuff. Well, PGS will be a good core. That's the IGM one. Yeah, that's definitely a great system to get. And you know, a lot of this stuff takes time. Man, I'm going to take 8 credits, man. Come on, I'm an arcade kid. You tell me you want 2 credits, 5 credits, or 8 credits. Come on. Why am I going to pick any less? That should not even be a question, unless you want to challenge yourself. So guys, recently on the Discord, a little bit off topic here, but over on the Discord, we've been on like the voice channel. You can stream like your gameplay and stuff, and we've been streaming and playing stuff on this. So if you guys want to hang out and play, we can play games online. So we're playing Samurai Showdown 2019, but we played some Fightcade. Yeah, so we can, I mean, there's no real, you know, schedule of what we are going to play. We're quite easy, and it's a good place to kind of hang out, play, and actually speak to people. And I know you can do that on your modern platform, put on your headset, but you know, at least over on my Discord, a lot of people are going to be into FPGA gaming, retro gaming. So it's actually a good place to kind of hang out. We've got a good crowd over there, man. So if anyone actually wants to play, especially if you're going to be playing like the new VF 5 Revo, then definitely come on there. I'm hopeless at VF. I don't understand how the game works. The movement, the counters, the layers, I have no idea. So, but hopefully, yeah, hopefully some of you guys can teach me how to play it. Right, let's run. What was the game? It was Race Driven or something that Unloved Homie won, wasn't it? 3 games with R in a row. Right, okay, I haven't got that Race Driven. What was it? Let me scroll up a bit. Give me a second, guys. Where's Unloved Homie's games? Race Driving. Okay, Race Driving's not there, my G. Can't find that one. Right, what else have we got in chat? We have got, what else have we got? Let me scroll down as much as I can. Let's look. An hour past, right? 10. Sorry, but I'm laughing at your comment. An hour past 10 new Ambernic devices. That's actually quite funny. I have to say, right? Have we got any other requests there? No. Okay. Let's go with. You know what? Let's give Cannon Fodder a quick blast, man. Cannon Fodder's kind of cool. Yeah, so guys, a max of 20 minutes here. And then, yeah, I'd like to be in bed by 10. I'll be getting in bed like a little bit later than usual. And I've been tired this the next day. But tomorrow is Friday. I've got to wing it. I've always got a crazy task. Every 10 o'clock on a Friday, I kind of have to oversee something. Can't really talk about the specific of it. Let's hear the soundtrack, because the soundtrack's banging for this. But it's one of those things where if it goes wrong, heads roll. And yeah, I'm in charge of it, man. And I have to train people. I have to train my team during that thing. Syndicate, let's do that next, man. Yeah, I have to train people on this. So like when I go to work, once 10 o'clock, once it's about 10:30, I'm like, okay, that's kind of comfortable now. Start getting into the weekend mode. Then once I kind of have lunch and lunch is over and it's 2 o'clock, then it's just a matter of a few hours, man, to get some stuff done. So, you know, I got to say, look, Amber Nick, they do appeal to me. That new Game Boy Advance one, I was tempted, but I need to stop buying it. I bought a Mio Mini. I bought the one, this kind of Saturn-styled one, or, you know, I bought that Mega Drive style one. The 6-button one is what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Interesting. So in the New Year's Day save that we had, where it says load and save up the top there, it said error there. So LSD, you may well be right. Maybe well, savings definitely come a long way. Okay, I moved it up right on the analog stick, which may have done something. It may have done a reset because I've got some of the different numbers. So this should work. This works. Ah, here we go. Ah, we are. Okay, so let's how do I start this game now? I just forgot. Oh, I think, yeah, here we go. This is a very, very cool game, man. Do you know what? Ryan really used to like Syndicate, man, on the Amiga. In fact, one of my favorite games, the Persuadertron, where you whack them on the head and you get all of those people like joining you. Fantastic. I've never been able to get into it after. Like, I bought Syndicate. I even bought like the recent, when I say recent, it's probably like at least a decade ago, if not more, version for the Xbox, what was it? The Xbox 360 Syndicate by EA. Like, it was a first-person shooter. That's how much I liked the game. I ended up buying it, man. But I don't think it was that good. But yeah, really liked it, man. Oh, video game trap house. That's yeah, wicked, man. That's yeah, I know that saying, guys. There's something good happening in regard to a video on that, but I can't say anything. In fact, I've got messages regarding that, but sworn to secrecy, can't say anything. But there was some entertaining stuff coming out regarding Super Sega, not necessarily from me. Can't say anything more than that. Just yeah, there's some interesting stuff coming out, man. Some real funny stuff as well. So yeah, be on the lookout. Okay, yeah, Cannon Fodder's good, right? Let's go Syndicate now. I was thinking to kind of run that, you know. I just don't know how well it's going to play on this Jaguar with this controller as well. But guys, for the whole part, this call's really, really good. For anyone that's tuning in late, we are coming up to the end of the stream. But yeah, this call's wicked, man. Okay, that's loud now. I need to turn that down a bit. Yeah, this call's it's really, really good. And yeah, you know, top right, support the developer Mazamaz. If you want to buy him a coffee, you can do. You can also support my channel. But guys, I'd always say, if you're appreciating the game, support the developers first. Like, support those guys first, man. It's their hard work that gets us these awesome games. Okay, are we? Oh wow. Okay, so it's got. All right, let's go begin mission. It's this button. Yep. Oh wow. I'm getting nostalgia, man. Wow. Like, I don't often play this, so let's go brief. I just want to start the thing, man. Just let me start. Yeah, man. Syndicate, wicked. Can't wait for the 3DO core just so PCN can deep dive into its library. Want to see his reactions. I know some of the games, Liam. So I know, obviously, Quarantine. Never understood the game, but I did like it a lot. Oh, how do I control all four just to make it okay? I thought moving the map if I hold that down. I wanna highlight all four. Can I? No. Okay. How do I? Oh. Nope. Okay, let's just. I wanna highlight all of you guys, man. Come on. Maybe the buttons will do. Ah. Okay. So if I move my left analog stick up, it resets the darn game. That's it. I need to stop moving it up then, wicked. Well, not keen in the past, but Jag, I will give it a run up and try some games. Yeah, no worries, Alex. If you've got a dual RAM setup, you can get the dual RAM version of the core now. This is a single SD RAM version of the core. It's not currently publicly available. We're just kind of putting it through its paces, but hopefully it will come out in the not too distant future. You know, I can't speak for Mazamarzin when he feels okay. It's good enough for me to kind of put out there. I know his bar's high, just like many other good developers out there. So, oh wow, what have I done? Okay, so that's moving. Have I? Okay, that's. Really wish there was a way to. Nah, okay, we're just gonna send him solo, man. Go out there. Oh, okay, all of them are following now. Wicked. Yes, at least they're intelligent enough to cross that bridge. Guys, I so love this game on the Amiga. I remember years and years later, even like on the PC, I was trying to find something like this. Such a magical game. I'm telling you, I don't really mobile game, but guys, if I could, if there was a version of Syndicate that came out on like a mobile phone or an iPad, because I feel like some of the mouse games you can play well on like an iPad, something like this, I would get it, man. I mean, there was a game. What was that? What was that game? Begins with a D. They released an Android version of it, and I really liked it. I can't remember what it's called now, man. It was an RPG, Shadow Run. That's it. They brought out like mobile phone versions of the game, and that was really, really good. Okay, there doesn't seem to be kind of sound here, but I can't seem to play this. Guys, any more requests, hit me with those block capitals. Shout out to LSD as well for actually reminding everyone. Do appreciate that. But in the meantime, I'll run with something else. But we've looked at this folder enough. SD conversions, what we got for betas and prototypes. Okay, let's not go beta types. Demo, have we got anything kind of new here? Okay, what's interesting, this crashed last time, Kasumi Ninja, right, before it went into game. I'm just going to run the demo for science now to see, does this demo actually run now, whereas the other one crashed. As it loads, I'll take a last sip of my drink. Okay, which one is 9? I don't know which one 9 is. I'm going to try.
I'll be back.
Huh?
I'll be back.
If I move the right analog stick up, I got the Terminator. Listen.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Oh, I don't think we have bad Apple words. We could run that on this, right? I don't know. I don't know what the buttons are, man.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay, so 9 is play sample, right? Okay, there. Oh, it's just tune. Okay, fade tune, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Really don't think we got prototypes again. It's the same games, but prototypes are the same games. Revisions, Raid and World. All right, we've had a look at that. What other folders have we got? Homebrew. Okay, some interesting homebrew stuff. Doom 2 is there. We had a look at Doom 1. Return to Genesis. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Tetris, can't go wrong with Tetris. There's a public domain version of Tetris. Yeah, the controller was definitely very, very unique for this thing, man. That's the worst piece you can start with, right? Has it got hard drop? Nope, no hard drop. Look at what it is giving me. I guess it's nice checking out some of these public domain games. Not a bad soundtrack though, is it? Not exactly a Tetris soundtrack, but hey, a soundtrack. Right, let's run something else. What else have we got? Cube Special Edition. See, I don't even want to run that. I don't want anything that might end up being inappropriate. Right, what we got for tools? Atari Jaguar object process, CD verification, light gun test. Okay, interesting stuff here. What have we got in my set? Okay, that's a set I would have had. That's a set I would have been using with Big P Emu, man. A big shout out to Rich Whitehouse. Excellent emulator that he's got. Someone mentioned Alien versus Predator, so let's run that again. I didn't run this one earlier, but we'll you know go. Oh, sorry, native demo. Is that a game or is that? I'll have a look for that after, my buddy, since you've gone out of your way to put that in block capitals. Way of the Warrior. Okay, we can maybe have a look at Way of the Warrior as well if that's a game on here. Let's see. I can hear the heartbeat. That's not my heartbeat, for the record. So one thing with this core is, right, when the guys have got their code, they've got the core, and when they compile it, compatibility changes even though you're compiling exactly the same core. So I know a lot of great minds are actually working at solving any issues with this core and trying to really get it out there for prime time. So we didn't pick the Alien last time, so at the beginning we picked the Marine and then the Predator, so we'll go Alien this time. Yeah, Liam, I feel like this was the game. This was the game that looked really good. That looked good in all the mags, you know, in all the video game stores where they're kind of showcasing this. It looked the part, didn't it? So here we go. Nah, it's looking good. Look at that, man, with that alien finger. Ah, man, why you got to make me close the door first? I mean, you're trying to teach an alien manners here. You're like, alien, close the door behind you. Whoops. I mean, like, I feel like this game is best played with the Marines. Okay, I don't know if the aliens really were playing. Hello there, Raiders. But yeah, we've ran this mother PHOQUE. I nearly read it out. You nearly got me with that name, man. You nearly got my stream to potentially being rated an adult stream. But you know what? Hey, good on masking that one up. What was that? Yeah, so yeah, we've ran Raiden, we've run that, and you're right. It is a good game. Raiden's good. I feel like the background doesn't scroll too well. It feels more like, you know, they've just kind of added the picture there. It doesn't do much, but no, it's a fun enough game. Oh wow! Interesting. Right, okay. Let's go. What was the game? Someone else mentioned a game in here. Native Demo, Retro Tile. Is it Retro Tike? Right. Native Demo. Is that going to be in demos? Are we in demos? Where are we? Ah, Native Demo. Okay. Cool. Right, let's have a look at this. I have no idea what this is. I feel like that sound dun 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 could make like a good notification sound. Might become annoying after a while. Right, what are we looking at? Native Demo here. Is it going to work, or are we going to get a black screen here? Oh, okay, we've got something. Yeah, I think that Liam, I think the work in progress Mortal Kombat card, I don't think it's freely available. If it is, then yeah, let me know. Links will kind of get deleted from here. Okay, that native demo isn't working. But if there's a way you can, you know, where I can get it's a link, I'm quite happy to quickly grab it and put it on here and kind of do that as a last game. But if that is available. So what folder are we in now? I forgot. Okay, so maybe look at another ST conversion. Ooh, Barbarian. Remember Barbarian? Yeah, Barbarian was cool. Have you played Atari today? I have definitely played my fair share of Atari today. some ST conversions, some Jaguar stuff, some Jaguar work in progress stuff. It'd be nice to get a work in progress Mortal Kombat port working on a work in progress single dot. Guys, these adverts back then, man, like the women were hot. And you know, I guess the guys were, if that's your kind of thing. But man, the women were like, I remember looking at these as a, you know, single digit age kid and just thinking there's just something of beauty here, but not quite knowing exactly what was there. But I just knew, and the Barbarian adverts that we just saw there at the beginning was just wicked, man, absolutely fantastic. Do you remember in this one when the head was, let me turn that down a bit, when the head was kicked and the little guy would drag the body and kick the head down, and when you lost energy on that, the snake would eat the health points up there. Look, very, very cool game, man. Very, very cool game. But guys, what we got right, let's do one final game, guys. Whoever gives me the next game in block capitals, we'll kind of finish up on that game. If you can pick one that will potentially have a good attract mode, it really will be appreciated. But awesome. But yeah, as we kind of round up, guys, got to give Bazamars a massive shout, man. Awesome guy. You know, thank you to him for hooking me up with his core, trusting me with his work in progress stuff. And you know, if you can support him and you want to just give him a shout, or just, you know, a little bit of financial support, because developers do spend time on this. His buy me a coffee link is up in the top right hand corner of the screen right now. I don't think I put it in the description. I'll likely do that after the stream, because I kind of set this stream up using my mobile phone at work yesterday. So next game, guys, anyone wants a game? Oh, has someone, Unloved Homie, has Unloved Homie said Iron Soldier? Unloved Homie has said Iron Soldier, and that is what we are finishing on, guys. So well done, Unloved Homie, man. You came late, but you conquered. So fantastic. Now, I think last time one of these wasn't working, if I'm going by memory here. Maybe one wasn't. But we're gonna go with Iron Soldier, and then we're gonna wrap it up, man. It is a school night. Not only do my kids have school tomorrow, actually my kids might already be in bed. I'm not sure. My missus probably put them to bed. But we'll go with Iron Soldier, and I really hope it's got an attract mode. If not, we might just need to run with the soundtrack. Oh wow, okay, yeah. It has got a bit of a demo, so I think Highlander is a CD game. It might well be, you know. Someone was asking for Primal Rage last time, and yeah, we didn't have it because I was looking for it and it was a CD game. So amazing. But guys, I imagine even if we don't get CD support, someone out there will go, okay, we're going to get the CD games to work on the normal core, but without some of the sound, or I don't know, like people just seem to get stuff to work. So wicked. Well guys, look, I'm going to kind of wrap it up here. Look, thank you everyone for tuning into the stream, man. Like each and every single one of you, really do appreciate you guys. Love the love that you give the channel, love the support that you give the channel. Yeah, I'll see you guys around. I might do a video tomorrow. It's unlikely I'll do a stream tomorrow. Like I think last week I've done too many streams. I actually got tired from doing streams, man. I was like, nah, you know what, chill out a little bit. So I will, if Ortega releases a particularly good JT Friday, when I say good, it's always good. It's if it's something that particularly speaks to me and it's an arcade game of mine that I grew up playing, then I might do like just a quick video on there, because if it's just a quick video of a game I know, I can bash those out quickly. But then if not, then I'll be back around for the Saturday news video in the morning, man. That's become my routine now. Saturday mornings, even my wife knows to leave me alone, but Sunday she completely owns me, man. I do whatever she says. So yeah, maybe a video tomorrow. Unlikely there'll be a stream. Saturday news video, then possibly a stream Saturday night, or maybe Sunday morning, or maybe videos. I have no idea. I don't really have, beyond the Saturday news video, I don't actually have a schedule. So that's it, guys. I'm going to stop ranting on. Be super awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.